It's like a new collection, new me kind of vibe that's happening. Hi friends, welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer and yarn dyer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website blametheknots.com, and of course right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. We are here today for episode 37 of the podcast, and today is Thursday, November 21st, and it is raining! Normally, I'm not excited about rain, but today I am very excited about rain. Firstly, because the Northeast has been having a lot of wildfires lately, and it's been a little intense over here, and actually there's been a lot going on in my town in Connecticut, and we're grateful for the rain because of that. But also, the past couple times I have filmed, I have been fighting the low autumn sun, and I love that I don't have to worry about that today because it is gloomy. Normally I hate rain, I hate it a lot, but today it's working in my favor. So we have a lot to talk about today. You can see kind of, oh, I didn't realize you can't see it that well, but there's a mountain of stuff next to me, and we have some big shop and admin announcements coming your way towards the end of this episode, so stick around. There's lots of stuff, lots of sales, maybe a giveaway of sorts, lots of things. So grab something to work on, grab a drink or a snack or whatever you want, buckle up, and let's get going. Firstly, let's quickly talk about what I am wearing, and this is my second Ave Sweatshirt by Bree of the Little Wolf Knits, and this is also made in Bree's yarn. The main color is Barbie Girl on Boucle, and then on Bree's 420 base, which is DK weight, this is Troll Boogies, and I love it so much. This sweatshirt is actually in desperate need of a wash. I have a stain on the front of it that I haven't been able to get out, which is like front and center, but you know what? Whatever. I'm not gonna stop wearing it. I love this very much, and that's going to transition us right into our finished objects. Because the first finished object I have is my second Ave Sweatskirt, and this was very close to being done last time. It just needed pockets and the tie completed. So this is all done now, blocked, already been worn. I love it so much. Let's talk about modifications. So I used the needle sizes that the pattern recommends, but I, let's see, I followed everything up to the bottom of the pockets. Once I joined again in the round for the bottom of the pockets, I kept increasing. I added 4 more increase rounds until I reached the next size up because I had a size difference between my waist and my hips. And then after that, after those 4 extra increases, I did the short rows, and I did 1 extra repeat of short rows. And then after that, I added about 4 more inches of length. And then I ran out of my boucle yarn, and I did not want to join another skein of boucle yarn. So I went to my ribbing and I added an extra inch of ribbing beyond what the pattern says. I also then, because I used more of this contrast color in the ribbing, I ran out, I didn't have enough for the tie. So here's what I did. Actually, you can see that my tie is only this long. This is the extent of it. So what I did was I took a small piece of elastic and threaded it through, just as I would have if I was doing my regular tie. So you can see I have some, it's hard for me to pull out, but I have elastic sticking out right there. So I put a piece of regular elastic through the waistband and joined it, so this is stretchy and stays up, and then this is really just decorative, and I can make it look like I have the bow in the waistband, and I love it. And now I can finally tell you what colorways these are. I will save a lot of the details for later on in the episode when we talk about everything all together, but I used the colorway So Many Somethings for my main color and Dear Friend for my contrast color, which actually, let me show it to you in the pockets because it's so fun. I love this very much. So yeah, that is Dear Friend. So that is all done, and I am very, very happy with it. The next things that I have to show that I finished are all yarn that I made. So this is my Beetlejuice countdown. I finally finished applying my Beetlejuice countdown. Oh gosh, oh no, okay. Let's try that again. I'm dropping things, my chair is rolling away. Why is my chair rolling away? Oh my gosh, okay. Let's reset. Okay, this is a lot. So let's see, I labeled these skeins in the order so that if I did want to like make sure I was continuing along in the like according to the countdown and the way that it went, I would start over here with this skein and then I would continue through to this one over here. So it's a lot. I have, let's see, let's go in order. This is, oh gosh, I'm still dropping things. This is skein number 1. This has 450 yards. This is skein number 2. This has 556 yards. I was not trying to make these even. I was just filling up the bobbin, and when I felt like it was time to stop, I stopped. This one's smaller because I accidentally broke my yarn too soon. This has 340 yards, and then this final one has 610 yards. So if you were quickly doing the math, I have 1,956 yards. I don't know what to do with this. I don't have a clue what I want to do with this. And so here's the thing also is I had a blast doing this, but I actually don't know if I would wear these colors. Maybe like this one I feel like maybe I would wear, but like if I put them all together, I don't know. I don't know if I would wear these. So I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what I want to do. I can't decide. Let me know if you have any thoughts or ideas. For right now, it's just gonna sit because I have some other hand spun that I definitely know what I want to do with, so I'm gonna prioritize that, and this is just gonna chill for a little bit. But if anyone has any suggestions, I would gladly take them. Okay, the next thing that I finished, actually, hang on, I have to look up what I got for yardage on this. I always forget where to find it. Where do I find, oh, Handspun, okay. I have Ravelry. I always keep Ravelry open as I'm doing this. Okay, so this is, what? How is my memory card full? 1 second. Okay, well, we're just gonna try and do our best. And I don't know, I think my card needs to be reformatted or something. Something's up. Anyway, this is a skein of some beautiful white yarn that I made that is actually, oh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's super lustrous. I didn't think that it was going to be, but it is super lustrous. And this is a Shetland sheep named Caoilainn that I processed myself. I scoured and hand-picked and carded and spun into this yarn. And I was finally, I had been waiting and waiting for some reason to spin this, and then I decided I'm really tired of, I had all the bats sitting there and I just kept moving them around and they were getting in my way and I just wanted to spin it up. And so I spun this up and I got 370 yards, and I actually have a decent amount left on the 2 bobbins that I made a 2-ply, and I have a decent amount left. I was kind of hopeful I might be able to get it all into 1 bobbin, But I do have a decent amount left, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know. I don't know. I also am thinking I might want to just sell this. It's probably too scratchy for me to wear. It's not really not that scratchy, but it's probably too scratchy for me to want to wear. And I think I don't have much attachment to this, so I think I might be okay with selling this yarn. It's really fun. I love the way that it plumped up, but yeah, I don't know. That's it. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm gonna pop in a picture of this Beetlejuice yarn before and after, because wow, this plumped up. It went from like a fingering weight to a DK weight. It plumped up so much. And what I put in the pictures is the exact same spot on the hank or on the skein of yarn when I took the pictures before soaking and then after. So yeah, that's it. Let's jump in to works in progress. The first work in progress that I have, I showed a little bit last time, and I had just, oh, that's bright. I had just joined at the underarms where this little marker is, and this is the Sugarpuff, and I am making this in collaboration with Mac of Made by Mac or Mac Dye Conley, and excuse me, and Mac is doing the crochet version, I'm doing the knit version, so I just bound off the bottom and I need to pick up the sleeves, and I'm very excited. I am holding two yarns together. I'm holding Purple People Eater on my fingering weight base, and then What Happened to Grape Soda on my Surrey base, and then for the ribbing I am actually holding the fingering weight held double, so there's a little bit of textural contrast instead of a real color contrast. So I'm super excited about that. I'm probably going to be picking up a sleeve like probably while I'm editing this video later on. So let's do this. To like remind myself where I was, let's move my marker to like right here. And it'll just be like next to the sleeve. And it will remind us where I was when we last spoke. So this is very exciting. Keep an eye out for this coming soon. I mean, obviously I have to finish my sample and then tech editing and writing the pattern and all that kind of stuff, but super excited for this one. And then the next that I have is another design, another sweater. And this one is a collaboration with Brie of the Little Wolf Knits. And this is another one that I have been keeping a lot secret from you. But anyway, I was here last time where this little Beetlejuice marker is. So I was a little bit into the body. And so I finished the body, added some squishy ribbing onto the bottom, and then did the neckline, and then started a sleeve. So I am making good progress on this, and let's move the marker to my sleeve. If I can grab it. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put it right through here. There we go. Marker on the sleeve. So we know where we were. And this, I'm so excited. I love this so much. It's been really fun to make. I'm hoping that by next time I film, I might be able to wear this as a finished object. But this is in the colorway You Are Alone Read, and I can finally tell you, and I'm very excited about it. So this, I think this will probably be my next finished object, and I love it so much. It looks so good on. I cannot wait to show you. And that's it. That's all I've been working on. Anything else? I do have some other projects that are not completed, but I have not touched them. I've literally only worked on finishing up what I showed you and those two sweaters in the past 2 weeks. That is it. So yeah, it's been weird, but it feels good, and I feel like I've made a lot of progress. And yeah, I haven't started a new spinning project or anything. That's it. That's all I got. So we have, as I mentioned, a lot to talk about in shop news. So let's jump right in. Okay, I had been hinting for a long time that something was coming and I couldn't tell you anything about it. I couldn't tell you what it was. And I was a little bit delayed in announcing what it was and stuff, but I can finally tell you here on the podcast what is going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know because I have been posting some information over there. But I have decided to release a new collection every November, and we will be celebrating Hanks of both the yarn and Tom varieties. It will be a Hanksgiving celebration every November, and this year is the first one, and we are starting with probably my absolute favorite Tom Hanks movie, and that is You've Got Mail. This is a collection I have been working on for about a year, having all these colorways in my head and trying different things, and yeah, it's been so much fun. I have officially released all of the colorways on Instagram, and if you are watching this, the collection is already live because it will be going live tomorrow, November 22nd. So if you're watching this, the collection's live, but I wanted to show you all of the colorways here in person and talk a little bit about what will be available and sales and all that stuff. So let's go through. I'm gonna go through things the same way that I went through things on Instagram, and that is in the order that things happen in the movie. Let me get a couple. I have a gigantic bucket of yarn next to me, so let me grab a couple at a time that we can talk about. Oh gosh, okay. I need to stop sitting like this. Okay, one second. Ow! Oh, okay. Here we go. First up, we have A Wish is Just a Dream. And this is a beautiful, oh, that's super blown out, super blown out. This is a beautiful cream with touches of pink and a sagey blue that is based on, here we go, that's a little bit better, based on the apartment that Meg Ryan lives in You've Got Mail. And this is one of the first things that we see in the movie, and that's how we decided to kick things off. Next up, I need to stop. I need to like not go through the references for each one of these. It's gonna take us too long. This is Newly Sharpened Pencils, and also sorry, I don't have all of these like with their ends tucked in and stuff. This is Newly Sharpened Pencils. It is a dirty graphite kind of gray with some speckles on it, and this is, I said I wasn't gonna go over all of the references. So this is Newly Sharpened Pencils. And then this one, which you saw knit up a little bit earlier, is Dear Friend. And this, I love this one so much. This is inspired by basically New York in the fall time, and it is so good. I love this. I know I already put it in my second Ave Sweatskirt, but I think I might need to make like a whole garment out of this because it's so much fun. Next up, we have Butterfly in the Subway, which is, oh, it's not going to show very well. This has some yellowy and red tones on a white base with some speckles, and this one is so much fun. I feel like it's not doing it justice to show it on here, but it's really fun. I've seen this worked up actually because I have not myself, but I gave this to someone. Whatever. Anyway, I've seen it worked up and it looks really cool. Then we have Tall Decaf cappuccino, and I love this. This is actually I think maybe one of the favorites from Instagram that people are loving the most. I love it. I love it so much. Obviously, it is inspired by a tall decaf cappuccino, but it's so good. It's so caramelly and amazing, and I love it. And then one that you also saw earlier, we have You Are Alone Read, which is this beautiful sagey green, kind of eucalyptus-y almost, and variegated and beautiful. I love it. I love it, and I love the way it's working out. I'm so excited. Moving right along in our movie, we have Goodnight, Dear Void. Oh gosh, I love this one so much too. I really, really want to make something out of this. It is beautiful, this beautiful black that fades up into this glow. Oh, I just love it. I love it. Goodnight, Dear Void. Then we have, what comes next? Just Call Me Joe. Just Call Me Joe is this beautiful green. I have actually already made something out of this. If you have been watching the podcast, I made my shoulder season shell out of this, which, by the way, I will be sending out a tester call for that tomorrow. So, not tomorrow, today, if you're watching this. So, get on my newsletter. If you're not already, I will be sending out a tester call, and it's finally time. It's finally time. This is Just Call Me Joe. And then next up we have FOX. Oh, that looks more orange on camera. Let's see if we can. No, that definitely, that's more accurate. It's more reddy brown than orange. That is incredibly blown out, but it has these lovely, super delicate speckles in there, and it's so good. I think I want to make something out of this too. Imagine this on Surrey. Yes. Yes, yes, 1000%. Next, we finally add some blue into this collection, and this is because of Meg Ryan and the blue sweater that she wears and her beautiful, stunning blue eyes. This is also getting really blown out, but this is She Was Enchanting, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Should I make something out of this too? I feel like I should. Then we have Take the Cannoli, which I know is technically not a You Got Mail reference, but they quote it in You Got Mail. And this is just a perfectly beautiful neutral. This is not really my color personally for me to wear, but everyone needs a good neutral, right? So this is, what did I just say? Take the Cannoli. And then we have, oh, this might be one of my favorites as well from the collection. This is Thank Your, and this is actually a surprise to me because this one almost got cut from the collection, and then I decided to give it a try to include it and come up with something, and I love the way this came out. This is, I think, probably the first thing I will be casting on something with. I can't stand how gorgeous this is. I don't know what to make. This one that I'm holding up is on my DK weight base. But oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. And then we are almost done. We are almost there. We have two more because yes, this collection has 14 colors in it. I just couldn't get rid of any more than that. I think I had 18 initially, and then I narrowed it down to 14, and I just could not possibly go below 14. I couldn't. So this, we have one that you already saw earlier, is So Many Somethings. And what you saw was on Boucle. So this variegation or tonality, I guess, didn't show up as much on the boucle because it kind of like fluffs up and so you don't see it as much, but there is some lovely variation among this tonal color and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And last but absolutely 100% not least, let me grab a different one that is prettier. There we go. That one had some ends sticking out that I didn't feel like dealing with right now. This one is beautifully all tucked in, and this is Don't Cry Shop Girl, and it's so good. Oh, that's so blown out. That's so blown out. Oh my gosh. It's this beautiful green with, no. Do better, camera, do better. This beautiful green with purpley pinky speckles like the scene at the very end of the movie, and I wish I could show you closer, but the camera is just not liking it. But wow, it's beautiful. And here we go. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before. Hang on. I haven't, oh no, I'm about to, oh no, oh, okay, my phone's going. 1 second, here we go, hang on. I have never hugged my whole collection before. So here it is. Here's my collection. I'm so proud of it. I'm so, so proud of this beautiful, beautiful You Got Mail yarn. And I want to make all the things and I don't know what I want to do because it all feels so perfect and I just want to make all the things with this yarn and like never make any other yarn. Like this is good. I'm good forever. I'm just kidding. I will definitely be making more yarn. I already am working on another collection. But anyway, that is my You've Got Mail collection. And let's talk a little bit about how this collection launch is going to go. Firstly, bases. I will hopefully already, by the time this comes out, have a post on Instagram showing off all my different bases so that you can take a look at them. But I will have fingering weight, merino nylon, DK weight merino nylon, worsted weight merino, all of those are superwash merino nylon for the fingering and DK. Then worsted weight superwash merino, lace weight Surrey alpaca and silk, and then I will have a DK weight superwash merino boucle and fiber. I currently have Falkland and Targhee fiber in stock, but I can add other fibers too if there is demand for them. So basically how this is going to work is I have a very limited stock of each colorway in stock on various bases. So probably if you want a sweater's quantity of something, I probably don't have it in stock ready to ship. I do have some ready to ship, but it's pretty limited for this collection of every colorway. But I will have a dyed to order option for all of the colorways. And I have a ton of bare yarn in stock already. So as soon as those orders start coming in, I will be beginning to dye. So yes, it will be dyed to order. There will be a little bit of a wait because I won't just be able to pop it right in the mail to you, but it will be as fast of a turnaround as I can make it because I have a bunch of bare yarn in stock. I don't have to wait for the orders to come in, then place an order for bare yarn, then wait for that to come in, all that kind of stuff like sometimes happens with releases. So don't let dyed to order dissuade you. I will still be getting it out to you as fast as possible. Of course, I do have to say as a disclaimer, next week is the Thanksgiving holiday for the United States. That won't be affecting my dye schedule that much, but it will be affecting mail. So even if I get things out in a timely manner, even if I were to like send something out before Thanksgiving, like on Wednesday, it's probably gonna sit for a little while because of the holiday and the slowing down of mail around here. So hopefully that answers questions that people might have. Oh my gosh. need to figure out my card. One second, we're gonna get a new one. We're just gonna get a new card and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I also might have bumped my camera, so sorry if I'm in a different position, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to feel rushed talking about the rest of what I need to talk about because it's very important for all of you and your wallets, and that is sales. And basically, what I'm going to do with this collection is Thanksgiving week is coming next week, and therefore Small Business Saturday is coming up, Black Friday, all that stuff, all the sales, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm going to do is basically have my Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Small Business Saturday, whatever sale running from when the collection releases through the end of November. So all of the yarn, right from the beginning, in the You've Got Mail collection will be 10% off. Yes, that is right, 10% off, right from the start, brand new collection. So it will run from November 22nd when it releases through the end of the month. Now, also, I want to say sometimes pre-orders and things like that can get a little bit stressful and people try to make sure that they like aren't going to get cart jacked or whatever. Don't worry. This collection is not going anywhere. The sale will end at the end of the month. But if you decide, if you're thinking about it and you decide you want some yarn in December, or if you get gift cards for a gift around the holiday time and then you want to order some of this yarn, the collection's not going anywhere. I'm going to be keeping it up for a while. I'm sure at some point soon, not soon, some point in the coming months, I will retire these colorways, but there will be warning before that happens. So don't feel pressured. Don't feel like you have to buy because of, you know, FOMO or something like that. Shop to your heart's content. Come back, shop later. You'll be fine. The only thing you will miss out on if you don't purchase in November is the sale price. But if you subscribe to my newsletter, you also get a discount code from that. So, you know, just saying. And then, because with this new collection, it's like a new collection, new me kind of vibe that's happening. I also have some new labels that will be going onto my yarn. Now, I do have some in stock, ready to ship yarn in already released colorways that has already been labeled because it's leftovers from trunk shows and stuff like that. And I don't feel like relabeling it. So therefore, all of the yarn that is sitting on my shelves with old labels on it will be 15% off. Again, through the end of November. All of that is ready to ship. I will say if you order some of that and you want to order dyed to order of the You've Got Mail collection, I'll send it all out at once unless you like send me a message and say that you would like me to send them separately. But yeah, so big sales for the end of November happening over here. Make sure if you're not already that you get onto my newsletter, so then you will get an email when all of this goes live. It will recount all of the details so you don't have to remember them, and then also you will get a discount code for any future purchases that you want to make. So if you don't have the means or desire to shop the November sale, you can still get discounts in the future, and the discount code is good on my patterns on Ravelry as well. That was a lot. I'm sorry. But I have one more thing to talk to you about. And that is that I have posted 2 videos since the last time that I sat down and talked to you. And one of them is my October stash, which, let's be honest, my stash journey is getting a little bit boring towards the end of the year. There's not much going on because I've already gotten rid of a lot of stuff and I've been making a lot of shop samples. But I'm definitely excited. I have big plans for next year's stash journey and I would love to hear your thoughts on that. So I posted the stash journey video for October, and then I posted a video of my handmade shawls, continuing to go through my handmade wardrobe. But If you have not watched that video yet, I will put a link to it down in the description bar and in the card thing. Make sure you go check it out because at the end of the video, there is a giveaway. I will be giving away 2 patterns, one of the knit version of my Between the Stars shawl and one crochet version of the Between the Stars shawl. So go check out that video. Tell me which one you would like. Let me know which shawls you like, just because. But really, to enter the giveaway, you just have to let me know which one of those patterns you would like to win. I will be drawing a winner for that on December 1st, so you have some time to go enter and check it out and share it with someone who you think might also want to win a free copy of the pattern so that they can enter as well. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming for you. Actually, by the time you're watching this, the exciting stuff will already be here. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to everyone who has been supporting me through getting all of this going. I'm really proud of this collection and excited for what's to come. And yeah, basically, other than that, life has literally just been this. I've had so many events since the late summer into now, and I am worn out. I'm worn out. But I'm taking a couple of days off before the orders for the You've Got Mail collection start to roll in. So I'm taking a little bit of time off of dyeing. I'm gonna do some reorganizing. If you can see behind me, my husband and I have hung up some extra things on my wall back here. It's really, really fun. I will try and maybe I'll put in a close-up. We have a couple of pieces of artwork that we got in Norway, which are finally hung, and then this amazing piece of stained glass. You can barely see it, but it's right there. This amazing piece of stained glass. My mom has a friend who is a wonderfully talented stained glass artist, and she basically had some seconds that she didn't want anymore and wanted to get rid of. And I snagged that one for my office, and we have another one that we are going to put up somewhere else in the house. And then I have a little space right here that I need to fill with something. I have a couple of options, but we've been getting a lot of stuff done around the house, a lot of reorganizing and cleaning and hanging things up. And we did finish all of the X-Men movies, finally. It was a really great journey. I loved doing that. But anyway, I think that's all we have to talk about today. Wow, that was a lot. Thank you so much for sticking through it with me. I hope you love my You've Got Mail yarn as much as you do, as much as I do. I hope you love my yarn as much as I do. And please make sure that if you enjoyed, you subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend. If you like the yarn, please check it out on Instagram and consider sharing that as well. Even if you can't purchase, or even if the yarn's not your vibe, that's totally fine. But if you still want to support me, a share would be lovely because maybe it's the vibe of someone else that you know. So that would be a wonderful, simple, quick and free way to support me or, any other creators or makers that you love out there. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. This has been fun. I need to go now decide which of my yarns I'm going to cast on with because I have knit night in a couple of hours and I need something new to work on because I'm on sleeves on both of my works in progress, and 4 sleeves is really daunting, so I feel like I want something else to play with. So which yarn should I use? By the time you see this, I will have already made my decision, but what do you think? What should I cast on first? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.